Hello, hello! Today we're continuing with our analysis of ladder games that I'm doing. I hope to improve by going over my games and seeing what happens. And maybe you can learn something too, or maybe you can help me. So if you have any comments on how I might improve, please don't hesitate and let me know. We're talking a little bit back and forth. So my opponent is much stronger than me. And I'm saying that I waited for a very long time on the queue. And normally I would maybe concede and not play against someone much stronger. But this time I do. So what I'm really struggling with in PvP, because that's what we are going to have a look at today, is the different branches that the matchup splits into. So especially in the beginning, what I really struggled against was two-gating from my opponent. And in order to improve, I started two-gating myself. And I got beaten very hard by fast Dragoon plays. However, if I myself go for fast Dragoon play, I really lose badly if I get mana pylon. If you don't add a salad in the beginning, you're having a really hard time if your opponent drops a pylon in your mineral line. So I'm still not quite sure about how to approach the early game in this game. Watch what my opponent is doing. It's actually a two-gate. So we can already have a look at how these builds pair up against each other. I scout him last, so I always scout after gateway in this matchup. I immediately add the cyber core. This way I get out the Dragoon as soon as possible. And the idea is to block the two-gate rush with a sufficient number of Dragoons. That's what I encountered, at least, as getting really beat up if I play this kind of style. But I'm still relatively unsure about different branches in the game. Not only about these very early game branches of having two gates, having one gate salad, or having one gate straight into Dragoon and Dragoon range. I'm also struggling later on. Maybe we can have a look at another game where this becomes relevant. Okay, this game I'm spotting the two gate. What I do is I build an early Dragoon and add a second gateway to be able to catch up. I stop producing probes or in order to be able to build what I need to. I get really scared because the two salads are already coming across the map, so I add a shield battery. And here we see a variant of this kind of pressure play that's only possible on Dominator, is sieging the ramp. So he's putting down a pylon. Did he add a forge? No, no forge yet. I'm trying to keep my scout alive to know what's going on. So there I spot the pylon and I already know, oh no, it's cannons. But I see, okay, shield battery. It's also bad enough. But I get out Dragoons, 3 at a time now. But this time I think I messed it up a little. So I only have 1 Dragoon the moment 3 salads come in. Which is already pretty bad news. 1 probe. So 19 to 15, I'm already quite low. 20 to 14, yeah. It's looking really bad already. But still. Yeah, I tried to micro my way out a little at least. If I get out the Dragoons earlier, it might end up looking better than this. So here I clean the Zealots. So that's what happens with this kind of pairing. I have 3 Dragoons. He has nothing, but now he's adding cannons. So I'm trying to push up and push into the cannons. Okay. It's actually really smart to screw up by pathing to add these pylons. I can't manage to get up in the high ground. Yeah, it's so close. It's insane. Now the cannon is up. The pathing is a nightmare in this kind of situation, because if they close the door, it's really hard to click anywhere. Yeah, it's impossible. I thought about killing the cannon, which actually works, but he's already warping him another one. So I would have been probably better to conserve the dragoons completely. And now I'm locked into my base at 20 to 13. In all of the chaos I didn't produce workers. That's a big mistake that I should work on. So I'm very low on money. I'm adding a robo. I hope to be able to fly out with a shuttle. That's the plan now, because he's investing heavily into sieging the position here. He's adding the cyber core only now, so he's quite a bit behind in tech, and he's not building workers. Okay. That actually helped me a lot, but he's adding a nexus, as is to be expected. Once you seal in your opponent, of course, the decision is clear. You have to get your nexus, and you have to make sure not to die to DTs or something. But the only way to get out DTs would be via robo, which is very expensive. So he's got quite a lot of time to prepare defenses against DTs. And he already thinks about me flying out, I think. And positioning units to spot. Let's see. It's adding 2 dragoons. I think I got supply. No, I didn't get supply stuff. Yeah. Now I'm producing the shuttle. Still behind 2 workers, but I think one big mistake of him was not producing any more workers here, of stopping, because otherwise he would have been way far ahead. After me losing so many. Yeah, I have no chance of pushing out here. No, I think he spots me moving here. Let's see how this goes. He only has like 1 dragoon. Why does this not work? Okay, there's a second one. I'm hesitating. Oh god, damn it. I decide not to commit, so I lose 2 dragoons for free. That didn't work out so well. And now he contains me completely. Yeah. Very bad situation. I'm completely locked into my base, so my next attempt, you will see. Try to move out, but decide not to. Okay, I'm only behind 1 worker. He's not producing that well. Yeah, that changes the game a lot. But he's very preoccupied with keeping me in my base. Even though he's, I think, even B rank or something crazy. Still, even at that level, people are kind of struggle with these kind of intensive maneuvers and producing workers non-stop. But I also don't produce workers. Ah! I'm supply stuck. Only on 2 gateways. Adding a 3rd only now. I'm thinking too late about adding Reavers, because Reavers could also help break free. So it's quite passive now, the game. And yeah, and what also happened, I forgot range. That was the worst, because now I can't even shoot up properly without range. So the only possibility I have is stay in my base, produce dragoons. Yeah, god damn it. This is so bad. But still, yeah. Now he's building cannons to secure himself against a DT incursion or something like that. So even a DT incursion would have worked better than what I attempted to do. Would have been probably better. He's even apologizing. But I mean, it's kind of weird. I think he is 200 MMR points above me. Now he's scouting. Huh? What is he doing? There's one salad. I completely miss. Oh god. Wow. Only now do I notice. God damn it. Getting a lot of damage on my Reaver. So now he's panicking a little. Yeah, it was the biggest mistake was not having Dragoon range. Now I know. I think I would have had a much easier time not trying to do this stuff, but adding Reavers right away to break the front, adding Observers to spot, and adding Dragoon range. I'm even ahead in workers. He's really not producing workers. That's his biggest problem, actually. I'm kind of surprised. If he had produced workers non-stop, he would have been crazily ahead. I think he stopped. I missed that. Even in watching, he sniped my observer. And now I'm spotting with the shuttle, in which I still have two. Yeah, that was a nice shot. I think I'm getting good trades. I'm actually super far ahead in supply. That's insane. I did not expect that. When playing the game, I felt like, oh god, I'm sealed in. I'm so far behind. Oh no! Oh, Reavers are so stupid. And only now do I start the next Reaver. Oh god. But it's so crazy. I'm still ahead in workers. He's really not producing workers. That's... Because from now I try to shuttle out my units. Thus far I haven't gotten spotted. Now he spots me. This would have been the moment to go, actually. Of course I didn't know. But now that would be the moment to try to break up. But breaking up this ramp is a nightmare. So maybe it's a good decision. Trying this, trading a little. But really the problems were not producing a sufficient number of Reavers, and also the early parts that I said. Yeah, maybe let's just speed up this thing a little. So I think I will finally manage to break out. Now it's this battle about the observer. I think now I just decide to go for it. He's out of position, so I can leave. Okay, I'm taking my Nexus. I'm almost mined out. We have this little battle. It's up to 5 gates. Oh, god damn it. But he can't really afford these gates because he doesn't have enough workers. And he's still not only producing workers. Oh god, I missed the battle a little bit. Maybe we'll watch the battle again. Okay. I want to see the battle here. So it's me moving out and shooting. Watch this, okay. I'm dropping the Reavers. Juggling a little. Okay, losing. Now he's quite far ahead. Yeah, but still, that decision wasn't too bad to push on. Now I should move back. Move back, wait for... pull out my macro cycles and move out again. That would have been the better decision. I mean, adding my macro dragoons. I even crushed this army, but I'm still behind. But I was assuming that I was much more behind than I was at this moment. So probably the right decision now would have been keep calm, add a third base, add a fourth, and try to play a long game. Maybe add shuttle with speed and Templar drop or something, but I don't even have Templar tech. Yeah. But here I try to push and end it, which is just a stupid decision. I should have kept back, observe, try to get a third safely. But here I feel like I have to pull the trigger. I feel like I'm too far behind. Which in reality I'm not, because I'm not too far behind in workers. Ah, no, okay, this ends it. He is killing all of my workers. Yeah, this ends it. Yeah, nice. Thanks for watching.